know they obviously about getting the win in the game. To be able to, coach just talked about you being able to have that kind of night, 45 guard and take. How much was it tonight? Just feeling like you felt like you had to do whatever was necessary for you guys to have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, just feel like every game we all got to do is necessary. Each game may be different, especially when one of our main players are out. So got to be prepared for any role we may step into. Um, so I just try to tackle those challenges as best as I can, and I was able to make some shots tonight.
Curious, I know there were times that you were trying to get guys involved early that might have led to you overpassing. How were you trying to find that balance of find a guy but then look to go points?
Yeah, I think I had a turnover early in the game trying to make an interior pass, and I realized I've been doing that lately, trying to make interior passes when I'm already in my spots to shoot. So some of them you just got to shoot them. And I think a couple of turnovers I had was in transition where we just I should have slowed down a bit and wait for my teammates to set up. Uh, so but I just wanted to be aggressive regardless of it all, and then play through anything, and was able to knock some shots down and loosen the defense up. I think we were just right there so many times. They made big plays coming out of each timeout. They made threes, got fouled when we tried to close the gap. So you got to give them credit.
That's what I was going to ask just really quick follow up. You guys, I think y'all within three like there. What do you feel like maybe after that didn't lead to the ball?
I think they made a three, wide open three in the corner. I think Horford made a three in the corner, and that's always a backbreaker. I think it was a miscommunication on maybe a switch, and we had to help, and then they swung, and that's what this team could do to you. 39 threes, they get up 40 to 50 threes a night, so, and they stay home a lot on threes as well. So you got to figure out where your shot's going to come from if you can't just catch and shoot. So they got a solid strategy over there, and it's one of those strategies where it might be you might be playing. They might be playing a bad game early on, but as the course of the game, it'll come back around for them. And I think that's what happened. And late in the game, they was able to make some shots.
Point shooting, like the ball gets
Yeah, I mean, when our shooters can get up, 6 for Roy, 7 for me, 4 for Grayson. I mean, wish Grayson we'd have got Grayson more looks. Um, 5 for Brad, 3 for D-Rob. I mean, we definitely could get up 10 more, 11 more threes up. I think that one I turned over at the end when Jaylen Brown knocked it out of my hand. I probably should have shot a three there. But I like some of the looks that we got.
So you need to get to 43s.
I mean, that's just kind of like the number. I'm sure every team is emphasizing that. It's hard to get that many threes up. You got to get stops for one, and you got to get out in transition as well to get them up. And you got to penetrate, break the paint. So it's tough to get 43s up. But like you look at the numbers of most of the good teams or any team that wins on any given night, they usually get up a lot of threes.
The cross matching isn't something you're going to see every night, but how set guys game.
Yeah, I mean, we shot 50% from the field. I think we slowed down and uh, try to find out what our matchup was and attack that way. And we was able to get some good looks. We had 14 turns, but I had 6 of them, so everybody else is pretty good. We forced them to 12 turnovers, so I don't really think the turnovers killed us as much. But they made 6 more threes than us and out-rebounded us. Well, not that many. I mean, I think the three-point lines really would beat us.
When you're looking at Devin obviously getting close to being back, how much is it going to be good to get him back on the coach?
Yeah, I mean, another guy that can create for himself and create for others, and um, phenomenal leader, somebody that we look to all game. So I'm excited to get him back, but we definitely don't want to rush him back because it's an important part of the season and we need him healthy as possible. So, if we could buy a couple more hours, a couple more days for him to get right, we would definitely could do that, but we miss him out on the floor.
Kevin, you got these guys again next week, and I think the second hardest remaining schedule by win percentage. Like, how can games like these and games like that the rest of the way kind of show you up for the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, it's good tune-up for us when you're playing against teams that you're gonna see in those in the playoffs, and they're gonna play with high intensity every night. So it's good for us to get that warm up before playoffs. So We'll win any other way as far as grinding against teams that are fighting for spots, and I think the games would be better.